Hello and welcome back to Brigador, where we are going through the campaign. This time, we're going to do Mission 03, The Order of Death. Contract, removal of target vehicles. Opposition, moderate loyalist. Despite beginning with low clearances, you three pilots have proven capable Brigadors. Local geography and converging opposition forces make moving you through the city to SNC-controlled zones via district gates unlikely to succeed. Your contract is to remove key military leadership in the form of marked command vehicles in the last remaining sector of Letterad, untouched by your handiwork. With this completed, you will exfiltrate via the nearby orbital tug on a private launch pad, which is fueled and contracted to wait for you. Upon exfiltration, you may accept payment or peruse further contract opportunities with the SNC. Good hunting. Here we go. You know, it's funny going through some of these because these are all things I've learned playing the freelance, and I have to say that the design is so good almost universally in the game that these really don't require explanation. Like, lots of stuff is just very obvious without any need for text or full tutorialization. Although this is certainly a very good tutorial and a lot of fun on its own, and it helps. Track mark targets by following the crosshair icons on the edges of the screen. Okay, so this is the commander's thing. Upon completing the objectives, find the yellow orbital tug spacecraft in order to escape. Alright, so we've got some commander enemies that we have to kill, and then... Ooh, hello. No care for property damage, huh? Okay. Interesting. So the captains are also the sighting... There we go. Alright. It is difficult because usually the enemies with sighting ability are not the beefiest ones. In this case, they both are the beefy ones and they are the captains. So. That should slow them down, though. So far, we've gotten a little bit lucky, honestly. It is so funny to see how, like, the civil design, you know, the design of their city, where it's like, here's the parking lot that is outside of your neighborhood. This is where you park your car, so that you don't have to have a car in the neighborhood, or whatever. You know. Just like a lot of good design that could easily be overlooked. Really appreciated. Nice try. You almost got me. Hiding out in somebody's backyard. And look, you destroyed their little park. How could you? There we go. Alright, power outage. We've only got captains and the depot left. I could be going through these trying to do all the garrisons, but one of those things, because they're not actually marked. Just wandering around looking for trouble is not necessarily the most interesting, compelling thing. I mean, look at this. This is like this little, you know, mansion surrounded by these. I mean, it's weird to have the ammo depots there, but surrounded by these walls, and it's got the golf carts because they don't want, you know, cars on their property or whatever. Like, so much little storytelling done, you know, with just with the design of the levels. Meanwhile, I've got all this industrial stuff on the other side of the prettiness. The, you know, manufactured, on the other side of the manufactured suburbia. Do not like those. I wish I had different weapons to be able to hit them at elevation. Okay. One more captain. They don't care about the orbital stuff, though, huh? Tricked ya. Where's that light from? One down, 2 to go. I wish this was a little bit faster. Slightly annoying. Okay, captains are a little easier to deal with. These guns. Take care of those communication towers. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, you're right. I should have said hello first. That was rude of me. Truckosaurus. What if like think of the alternate universe where Demolition Derby is literally just, hey, the army has time off, so they brought their tank to destroy stuff. I'm into that. Shoot first, ask questions later. Hide behind buildings and things. Can I get in here? There we go. I think that was pretty well done, if I do say so myself. I do make those things hard to hit, though. Surprise, motherfucker! On the other side of the wall. Come on. Why is this thing not dying? Geometry is a little bit odd, I guess. Speaking of surprise, just gonna scooch our way in here. Hello, sir. Easy peasy. What are you doing over there? Alright, one more. There we go. The sneakiest tank in all of the land. I guess I'll just go through. It doesn't really matter. Just trying to figure out where the door was. Oh, right, of course, it's the ship. I remember what we're doing here. Oops, let's not blow up my exit. I don't believe you actually can, but... Mostly because the first time I ever saw that in a freelance mission, I didn't know what it was. I just saw the arrows and I was like, alright, looks like a big thing to shoot. It's not my door, so... Alright, once more into the breach. Don't forget to use your vehicle abilities and special equipment. Well, I'm gonna continue to forget. Thank you very much. Ooh, that was tense for a moment. Okay. Doing alright. Back in the saddle. Who else is here? It's funny, once I shot him, even though I don't think there was any indication he could see me, the alarm, or he started to send a message, send an alarm message. Interesting to make note of. Okay. Alright then. If you want to start a war, you have your war. Got a load. I'm surprised actually. Guess maybe the guns are louder. Not being able to smush those guys in the A-Grav might be my most disliked part of the A-Grav. I want the satisfaction of running people over. Otherwise, what's really the point? It's the little things that make a job fun. Like destroying a perfectly trimmed hedge. Letting them know just how little you care about their whoops! Held down the gun a little too much. Show them just how little you care about their landscaping. Yes, thank you for the reminder about the explosive pipelines. It's very useful right now. I still don't like the noise of this A-Grav engine. It's just kind of grating in the ears. Ooh, nice shot there, dude. Let me tag you back. Let's try a slightly different route this time. Ah, you guys again. I remember you. I didn't, but I do now. Alright. Do a head-on assault of this one. That'll be fine. Yeah. Ooh, yikes. Nice shot on that. You know, I'm kind of impressed by that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, or whether it's just a... Maybe the programming is just like path of least resistance to get to the target thing, but the fact that it drove between two major... Like, it drove through an area and did destruction, but it did like the minimal amount of destruction to optimize its path. Like, it didn't go through the flowers, it went through a, like, bit of brush. It also didn't, like, knock down the wall. The kind of thing that gets me curious about how things are programmed. think I've taken care of everybody in the area that I circumvented before. I'm down to 70 health. I'm not entirely sure when or how that happened, but... This means I'll have to be a little extra careful. I've set everyone off. Alright. We'll just mop up. Yikes. That was close. I feel like in my first 2 missions, that area didn't explode quite as violently, or possibly at all. That part did. I expected that to, because the orbital guns always do, but the other bits... Hold on, do all of these round pods explode? They do. Okay. I was looking at them wondering if that was the case, because they were on the previous couple of missions as well, but I sort of dismissed that. Sure is satisfying, though. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Ah, I missed one of the depots. That's okay. Only cost me $700,000. Or thereabouts. Okay. What have we got for lore today? Hard shields. Armchair historians like to run their mouths about how hard shields revolutionized modern combat. They're idiots, or at best, premature with that assessment. Gunpowder was a revolution, but it was centuries before it outperformed crossbows and trebuchets. Tanks and planes came hand in hand, but those took nearly 50 years of sustained combat and development to really take shape. Hard shields have been around for a while now, but for the most part they're just an extra layer of armor and a drain on the power plant. Adding a few more rounds to a boxing match doesn't remake the sport. That's a good analogy. Increased survivability does change a few things though. Keep damage off the hull and you can get units back into the operation a lot faster. Just juice those shields up. That extra toughness means you get some real cowboys. Think they're invincible so they go down in for close range. Want to smell the ozone when their target shielding pops. Nothing puts blood in the water quite like that smell and the loud crack of a dying emitter. That sentence could use a little bit of cleanup, but it's evocative. The knife fights and protracted slugfests mean collateral damage piles up even faster though. I've seen a 105mm round ricochet off a Citadel's emitters directly into the apartment buildings it's supposed to protect. Like with most military tech, civilians end up with a raw deal. Neat. Lots of flavor. I like it. Alright, thank you guys again for watching this episode, watching Brigador, watching this channel. And I will see you guys for the next campaign episode, Fly Blackbird, next time. See you then.